Low City is an industry-led collaborative programme that aims to lower emissions from commercial vehicles operating in London. It brings together fleet operators, central and local government and vehicle manufacturers to improve air quality. Ultimately, this programme exists to clearly signpost where market demand exists for cleaner vehicles and then to encourage manufacturers to produce the technology needed to make that a reality. We need to clean up London's air while encouraging economic growth. Alternatively fuelled transport is critical for this mission, and Low City is about ensuring London leads the way in terms of the support it offers its businesses. This is especially important ahead of major changes such as ULEZ.
So at Asda, we're trialling 10 gas vehicles at the moment across our clothing distribution network. We're really keen just to see how this alternative fuel equals up to diesel in terms of our emissions, our greenhouse gas emissions in particular. And then obviously operational costs will come into that, and we're really keen to just see how that's going to develop, I think.
Ocado are pleased to be involved with the Low City programme. We're champions, we play an active part because it's important for us that we look to change what's happening in the cities, both in London but across the UK, with other clean air zones that are coming.
I got to learn about a lot of new technologies that I didn't know anything about before, so things like the kinetic energy recovery systems and hydrogen, how we use hydrogen or recovered biomethane, which I didn't know a lot about, and I don't know at the moment in my head whether they'll be relevant to me or not, but it's good to know about them, and I'm sure some of them I will find an application for. But for me, the best bit was about meeting other people with the same challenges who are working in the same industry and sharing knowledge with them, sharing contacts with them, and just, yeah, that's been really, really helpful.
Well, at Lime Logistics, we're always looking forward to what's coming up in the future, and obviously replacement vehicle programs, we're now starting to think about alternative fuels and alternative power units. So this was an ideal opportunity to look at what is available, not only now, but what's coming on in the next 18 months, 2 years, in the sector of vehicles we run.
At Warburton's, we're running probably about 75 routes inside London. We cover probably about 3,500 deliveries every day. And when we're doing the planning, which is what I look after, all the planning for London, what we're looking at is what vehicles are we going to be using in the future. So we're planning for today, but what we want to be looking at is where are we going to be in the future? What sort of vehicles are we going to be using? What sort of vehicle capacities can we look at? And what sort of areas can we take those vehicles into?
The Low City event is really important for our company, Frigoblock, to attend, because there are operators in our industry who are interested in looking at alternatives, understanding those alternatives, whether it be fuel or whether it be transport refrigeration specific to us, and understanding what that means to go that one step cleaner and one step greener.